beautiful is this palette? I'm sorry, but that is literally the cute little star from Mario. Oh my gosh, are you kidding? Ooh. Yes, yes, yes. I really hope that this palette doesn't give me an allergic reaction. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well today. As you guys can tell by today's video title, today we are testing out a whole full face of Temu makeup. Since starting doing some more Temu videos, I've come across so many really cute and just unrealistic looking products on Temu, and half the time they are like under £10. They are literally cheaper than drugstore prices. So today we're gonna put some of these really affordable products to the test on my face and see whether they're worth the money and worth your time. If you guys are new here and you guys haven't seen my face before, hi, I'm Roxy, welcome to my channel. If you want to stick around, be sure to subscribe down below. But if you guys want to see how these Temu makeup products perform on my face, then without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so I have my bag of goodies right here. This is how everything has arrived. First things first, I already have my foundation and concealer on. I've powdered everything down and we're now going to move on straight into contouring. So the first product I picked up is this contouring palette. Now the reason why I went for this one is because the shades actually looked very cool toned. I think I got this in the shade 02, but I'm a little bit nervous because the shades do look quite dark in the picture. This is how the palette looks. It's just a cardboard kind of palette, and these are the shades inside. Okay, they are looking pretty dark for me, but this is good. I mean, it may not be for me, but you can definitely tell that this would be great for somebody that has a way darker skin tone than me. I guess we'll just go with a super light hand on this one. So I think I'm gonna take, of course, one of the lightest shades, which is probably this one. I'm gonna pick that up on a little dome brush. That is the shade. It seems to be very, very pigmented. So I'm just gonna really do this so gently and just apply this with a super light hand. I like to pat my contour down rather than sweep because I feel like it just creates a way nicer finish and it doesn't disturb the foundation underneath. Even though that shade was so dark, I actually really, really like it. With a light hand, I think you can definitely make it less like pigmented. I'm actually gonna go in for more because I feel like I didn't pick up enough on the brush. This shade is actually really, really nice, and so is the formula. It's just very, very pigmented. I'm literally having to like tap it and dab it so lightly. Let's do the forehead as well, just literally contouring everywhere I normally contour. As we are currently on my cheeks, I thought I would mention that recently I've been getting a few comments saying that my cheeks look swollen, and honestly, I don't know where these comments are coming from. This is how my cheekbones normally look, and I've never had any filler. I've never had any Botox in my face. You guys know the only thing I've ever had done is my lips, and that was like 3 or 4 years ago now. I'm literally the biggest wuss when it comes to needles. Like, I actually faint. So yeah, definitely not had Botox. I just thought I would address that because those comments like kind of bothered me. I was like, what? Where are these comments coming from? Anyway, so that is the contour all done. I actually really like the shade of it. I think it looks nice. So yeah, this palette is definitely great for somebody of a medium skin tone like me. I feel like if you're any paler than me, this probably would be too dark, but for somebody of my skin tone and darker, this is a really good contour palette, and it was so cheap. I can't comment how long this is gonna last on my face for now, but it looks pretty good at a first glance, so I'm giving this one a thumbs up. Now moving on to the next product, we're gonna be trying out this blusher right here. As you can see, it's a heart-shaped kind of cream blusher. This only cost me £2.98, and this is how the product has arrived. The box is pretty simple, but let's see what's inside. Ooh, okay, here it is. As you can see, the whole thing is shaped like a heart. This is in the shade Candy Rose. Let's open it up. Ooh, this is really adorable. The shade is such a pretty pink. It does look like it has been disturbed, like maybe somebody opened this and then closed it again, and it kind of like scuffed the actual product a little bit. It could have also been a manufacturing error, but anyways, this is how you twist the product. So the whole thing just twists on itself like this. I think the color is going to be so cute, so let's just go straight in. I kind of want to see if I can stamp the product onto my cheek a little bit in the shape of the heart. It kind of did the outline, but not so much the actual shape. Oh, there we go. If you kind of like smush it ever so slightly, you can then get that heart shape. Let's try it on the other cheek as well. See if I can get a neater shape. Oh, it's working. Look at that. This is such an adorable product. I really, really like the shade as well, but let's blend it out. It says you can just use your fingers as this is a cream blusher, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna use the warmth of my finger to kind of pat in the product. Ooh, it is such a pretty shade. I'm then doing the same on the other side. Honestly, I've got to say I'm very impressed with this product. It seemed to have blended out really well. It's not become patchy or anything, so I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10 again. Now the next product we're gonna be trying out is another blusher. I know I'm going a little bit cray-cray with the blushes, but when I saw this blush, I just had to have it. First of all, look how adorable the packaging is, and then the pan inside was so beautifully engraved, I just had to get it. Now this blush was actually a lot more expensive than any other product in this video. It was £11.48, so a little bit more on par with like regular drugstore prices. This is how the product has arrived. The packaging is just so stunning. It kind of gives me like Bridgerton vibes. Do you guys see that? I don't even know how to open this without like wrecking the little thing. Okay. Just like that. The packaging then opens like this. I think it kind of like slides out from the packaging. Look how gorgeous that compact is. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Look at that little pearl. This is how you open it up. This is the inside. Oh my gosh, are you kidding? I can't get over how pretty it is to look at. Like, how did they even make this? Like, the pan is just crazy. So I'm just gonna take that blush. I really don't want to mess up the pan, but we're gonna have to. And I'm just gonna basically pat into all over. It has taken off the little like crescent moon, which was like the shimmery part, but that's okay. I kind of don't really want a blusher to be shimmery anyway, so I guess it's kind of just more for looks. And I'm just gonna like focus that blush in one single spot to kind of get like a halo of blush. Do you know what I mean? We're just gonna pat it in that one spot, and then it'll sort of like blend out into this gorgeous hue. I have to say the shade of this blush is really not far off from what I applied before it, but it's a nice way to like lock in that cream product into place and make sure it lasts all day long. So that's the blush. I'm gonna do a little bit on my nose as well. I feel like I didn't do it justice because it really just looks the same as before, but I can definitely see up close that this is a decent product. It's well pigmented, and I just love how beautiful the packaging is. I think so far this is probably my favorite product that we've tried, so let's move on to the next. All right, we're now gonna be moving on to the eyeshadow. Now, this one I am most excited for because I feel like this product, if it's decent quality, is gonna be the best value for money product in this whole video. It is this eyeshadow palette, and as you can see, there is a lot of choice in this palette. It has 70 different shades, and this only cost £8.74. I honestly have no idea how they can possibly be making money unless like the powder and the pans are just really bad quality. But anyways, it has arrived. I'm hoping none of the shades are gonna be smashed inside, but the packaging I'm honestly obsessed with. It is so adorable. It's giving like Sailor Moon vibes. Whoever illustrated this is so talented. I'm obsessed with this little illustration. Okay, so I've taken the packaging off. I think this just slides out of this little sleeve, and it is actually the same on the palette itself, which is great. I was really worried there for a second that this illustration would only be on the sleeve, but honestly, this is so cute. I think I might cut it out and use it for like scrapbooking. This is the palette itself, so let's open it together. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Are you actually kidding? How beautiful is this palette? Look at all the different shades. Oh my goodness. I really hope that these actually perform well on my eyes. If these shadows are nearly as pigmented as what they appear in the pan, then this is gonna be such a good Temu find. What is this though, I wonder? Is this like a smaller version? It's another palette. Are you guys ready? I really wonder what's inside. 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. Oh. They all just fell out. They're actually brushes. They are like miniature travel size brushes, which I think is so cool. Not only do you get 70 eyeshadows, but you also get little brushes with it. I really thought that this might be like a travel size version of some of the colors, which I think would have been such a good idea. What eyeshadow look should we go for? We've got a lot of blues and purples, and then we have a lot of pinks, some browns. There's a lot of shimmer shades as well. It's a good combination. At the bottom, it appears that you have like blusher shades as well, so that's so cool. I I think I'm gonna go for this sort of eye look, like a little bit of pinky, a little bit of purpley, and then super shimmery in the center. I have to say I had full intention of using the little brush set that came with this palette, but the second I pulled this brush out, I can just tell how hard and coarse this is gonna be on my eyes. So I think I'm gonna abort that plan. As cool as it is to have a little brush set, I think these are kind of bad. I'm just gonna use my own brushes. So the first shadow we're gonna take is probably the really light one to kind of use as a wash all over the lid. Just to start off with a nice clean canvas. I really hope that this palette doesn't give me an allergic reaction. Moving on, we're now gonna take a light pink kind of shade. So I think I'm gonna take a mixture of these two right in the corner, and we're just gonna be focusing that on the inner corner. Okay, they could have been a little bit more pigmented. However, we are working with pretty light colored shades, so I mean, there's also that. There does seem to be quite a lot of kickback, and the shadows do seem to be quite like crumbly, so I wouldn't say they're the best quality I've ever tried, but I feel like for a beginner that wants to play around with colors for the first time, this would be a really good like beginner friendly palette, just because you do get so many different like color choices in here. Okay, so that is the pink in the inner corners. We're now gonna move on to like the more lilac kind of color. So I'm taking this one right here, and we're gonna be focusing that on the mid section of the eyes, kind of like blending it into the pink. Again, this shadow is kind of light in color, so it might not show up as well, but we're just gonna layer over it a few times and really try our best to kind of build up the pigment. Okay, so that's the lilac color. We're now gonna go into the darker sort of purple shade, and for this shade I'm gonna be taking this darker purple, but it still has like a pink kind of undertone to it, and we're just going to be patting that right in the outer corner. See, that one is a lot more pigmented already. I just feel like it's very difficult to make light toned shades super pigmented. We're just going to focus on packing it down first and then worry about blending it away afterwards. As you can see, there is quite a lot of fallout underneath my eyes, so if you were to use this palette, you definitely want to do your foundations or your base afterwards. There does seem to be quite a lot of fallout, but if that's something that you can learn to work with, then I don't think it would be too much of a problem. I'm now going to layer over a slightly darker, more cool tone sort of purple shade. This one has like a blue undertone, and I'm literally just going to dab that right in the outer corner just to kind of give it a little bit of definition. Okay, this look is looking super crazy, so it's time to kind of blend out the edges with just a clean brush. There we go, much better. Now for the lower lash line, I'm going in with the same corresponding shades at each sort of level of the eye. So we're starting out with the pink in the inner corner. We're then moving on to that lighter sort of lilac shade in the center. And lastly, we're going in with that darker purple just on the outer corner. All right, so we're now going in for the highlight kind of shade. Now I'm looking at all the shimmery sort of shades in here, and I think the lightest one is possibly this one or this one. So I'm gonna kind of combine the two and see what we get. Ooh, that is really pretty. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's so shimmery. I love it. I'm then also going to take the combination of those two shades on my finger and just pat it right in the center of the lid. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Look at that. Okay, so that is the eye look finished. It's now time to dust away all of the fallout with a big fluffy brush. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Okay, so having completed my eye look with this palette, I would say it's okay. It's definitely not as amazing quality as some of the palettes I've tried from, let's say, Revolution. But with the shade range and the price point that it was at, I feel like you can't really expect it to be super amazing. I would say if you're willing to put in the work with this palette to actually make it usable, then yeah, it's a great buy. It's super cheap and you get so much shade variety. So I think out of 10, I'm probably gonna give this palette like a 6. It's just okay. Moving on to the eyeliner, we're now going to be trying out this product here. It's a liquid eyeliner, but the product packaging is just on point, and it was only £1.80, which is kind of crazy. I swear sometimes in the drugstores nowadays, you can't even get a simple plain black eyeliner for that much. So here is the product and how it has arrived. I mean, the pen itself is so cool looking. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes, yes. Look at that unicorn. Okay, Okay, let's open this up. Ooh, it is so thin. Look at that. I guess I'm just gonna do my eyeliner like usual, and then I'll let you guys know my thoughts. Oh my gosh, that wing literally took me like 2 seconds, and it is so sharp. This is a very thin and precise liner. I have to say, I'm really liking it so far. Oh my gosh, that literally is amazing. This liner is so easy to use. Okay, so that's the eyeliner finished. It is so liquidy in like a good way. I like how smooth the application is. It doesn't get caught up on your skin. Like there's just enough of a glide that it creates a super straight and sharp line. For literally less than £2, this is one of the best eyeliners I've used in a long time. So I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. It's then time for mascara. Now the mascara we're going to be using today is this one. This mascara was £2.28, so affordable, but the thing that really made me buy it is the fact that it literally has Bambi on it. I have no idea if this is actually a legal collab between Disney and whatever this brand is. I've never heard it before. The brand is called She Does. I've never heard of that brand, but is this legit? Can somebody let me know? I mean, I have a feeling a brand wouldn't be stupid enough to literally use a Disney character on their packaging without their permission, but because this is so cheap, it's kind of making me wonder. Anyways, it's called the Bambi Oversized Eye Mascara. I'm just gonna quickly curl my lashes and get them prepped for the mascara. Okay, so lashes are good to go. This is what the wand looks like. It's quite a chunky one. Look at it. It is so thick. It has a little bit of a curl to it as well. I quite like a thick and full lash, so let's see if this is gonna create that for me. Because the wand is so huge and I have quite small eyes, this is just really hard to apply. Also, if you have really short eyelashes, I feel like this would also be a bit of a struggle. Okay, so that is the mascara so far. It's kind of giving mediocre. It's not amazing, but it's also not the worst. I'm just gonna do a couple of coats, let it dry, and then come back to it and see if I can build it up. I mean, I don't know. It's okay, but it's just not giving what I need it to give. I recently tried a really good mascara. It's this one here from Huda Beauty. It's the One Coat Wow Mascara, and honestly, this is like my favorite mascara now. And I was kind of expecting that from this wand, but it just really isn't delivering. Let's just try and, oh no! Oh no! I just smudged it. You definitely have to let this mascara dry for a sec because it is literally imprinting everywhere. I'm just gonna give it a couple more coats. Honestly, I don't have high hopes for this one anymore. Okay, mascara. I'm gonna give this literally like a 2 out of 10. It's actually not doing anything for my lashes, which is a real shame because I really like the packaging of it because of the Bambi, and it's just not giving Bambi eyes. It just isn't. I now have to fix my under eye because it's literally just copied and pasted everywhere. So I'm gonna give this like a 2 out of 10. For my lower lashes, I'm just gonna use the Maybelline Sky High Mascara because I know I can trust it. I might even top up my lashes with the Huda Beauty mascara just to try and save this makeup look. Okay, that mascara has definitely saved the day. Now moving on to the lips, we're now gonna be using this product here, and as you can see, it's a lip liner. There was literally so many shades to choose from. I went for the shade 04, and this was only £1.39. I recently tried out a really expensive lip liner from the Kim Kardashian's new like beauty brand, and it was like £20. This is literally almost 20 times cheaper, so I guess we'll see how it compares. This is the color and what the pencil looks like. It's actually square. It then has a little sharpener that comes with it. How cool is that? Let's open it up. Ooh, okay. I guess you just have to sharpen it, but are you supposed to sharpen this bit as well? I want to know, why is it square though? How am I supposed to sharpen that? I guess that's a concern for another day because it actually is sharpened already. So let's just go straight in. Ooh, dude, that is literally such a close match to my lip color. I like it. It is quite waxy, but once you sort of like get working with it, it's okay. Okay, so that's the lip liner. Not bad. For £1.39, it's a really good lip liner, so I'm gonna give this a big thumbs up. Now, I actually have 2 different lipsticks to try out. I have this one, and then I have this one. So let's try probably this one first. This first lipstick is actually a set of tiny miniature little lipsticks like this big. These are called the Star Candy Mini Capsule Lipsticks, and they're literally in the shape of stars. They literally remind me of the star from Mario. It's so cute. And believe it or not, this little kit has 6 different shades of lipstick and it only costs £3.14. Obviously these lipsticks are miniature, like they're so small, so of course they probably wouldn't cost that much, but I feel like this is just so convenient for traveling with. Like imagine having these in your handbag. This is how they come. They come in a little box. Let's open it up. Oh my gosh. Look. I'm sorry, but that is literally the cute little star from Mario. Okay, so the first shade is this. It's quite like a dark mauvey sort of color. We then have the pink star, which the color of that is this. It's kind of like a dark brown. Next, we have the lilac star. This definitely matches my eye makeup, and the color of this is like a red, a maroon red. Next, we have the sage green kind of star. Let's see what color this is. Oh, another red one. Okay, this is a little bit brighter though. We then have the peach colored star. Let's see what this one is. Oh, it's a lot lighter, but it's still got that red sort of undertone to it. And the last one is this orange one. I'm really hoping this is gonna be a pink because I need a pink for this look. Okay, that's slightly more pink, a little bit red, kind of pink though. I think out of all the stars, this might be the only one that might kind of work, but let's see. I'm just gonna apply it to the bottom lip. Oh, that is such a pretty color. It feels very moisturizing on the lip. I really didn't expect that. I'm now just gonna sort of merge my lips together. Honestly, I don't think this eye look really goes with the lipstick, but if we just judge the lipstick alone, it is a really pretty shade. Perhaps the next lipstick we're trying out will go better with this look. I guess we'll see. The lipstick we're trying out is this one here. This is called the Honey Lipstick Lip Glaze. This was £2.24. It's supposed to be like a dewy jelly lipstick. And once again, it's in the shape of a heart, which I think is just adorable. This is what the packaging looks like. Let's open it up. This is the little heart inside. This is the little end of the lipstick. How adorable. You actually press this button on the back so that it kind of comes out like a pen. I don't think there's a way for it to go back down, so you definitely don't want to press it too many times. I'm just gonna wipe this lipstick off and let's pop this one over the top. Ooh, it is so moisturizing. It definitely feels like a jelly literally is being applied to my lips. The nib of the lipstick has completely just got crushed. It feels very, very thick on my lip. Look how much lipstick I have left over on my finger just from like wiping it around. This lipstick is very high gloss, very high sheen, and it's super thick in consistency. Again, not entirely sure it goes with the eye look, but it's looking better than it did with the previous lipstick. And now the last product we're gonna be trying out is this. It's like a skin toned light beige kind of eye pencil. It's a cream retractable eye pencil. I have it right here and this is what it looks like. You can use this for your eyes to add brightness, but I thought that the tip is so thin, it would actually be really good for like nose highlight. So how I'm gonna use this is not for my eyes, but for my nose, and I really wanna see if this will work. I'm just gonna use it as a highlight on the tip of my nose. Sometimes I want the highlight on my nose to look more natural rather than shimmery. So I feel like that actually works really well. Let's do a little bit down the bridge of my nose. This is lighter than my actual skin tone, so it works for me. But of course, it's not gonna work for everyone. Okay, I actually really like that. It's just given like a subtle lift and highlight to my nose, which I really like. I mean, look how thin the tip is. This can be used for so many things. It could also be used to like highlight your brow bone. Oh my gosh, this is actually game changing. Look at that. That looks so much cleaner. You can also use this on your waterline. There's literally so many purposes for this. I love this. I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. All right, guys, so that is the whole finished look. Let me know what you guys think of it. I'm still not sure if the eye look looks great with the lip, but it's okay. We're just gonna roll with it. I do really love the way that my eyeshadow has turned out, and also the eyeliner is just so on point. If I had to highlight 3 of my favorite products from this video, it would definitely be the blusher. The blusher is so nice. It's just so easy to work with. It blended out like a dream. I also absolutely loved the powder blusher as well. The compact is just so stunning, and so is the pen inside. And lastly, the eyeliner. The eyeliner is a game changer for me. I mean, look at that wing. It's just so precise and so thin. Let me know in the comments which one of these products was your favorite and whether you want me to try another full face of Temu makeup. If you do, definitely smash that huge thumbs up down below. I honestly had so much fun creating this makeup look for you guys and testing out all of these affordable products along the way. As always, thank you guys so much for being here and watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!